Let's make magluba, an ancient Palestinian dish. A dish known for its stunning flavors, textures, and aromas. The flavor of the vegetables and cinnamon infused in the rice gives it that heavenly, irresistible taste. It's the easiest dish to make, and all you need is a couple of steps to make it the way you like it. Start by slicing the eggplants into thick strips so they hold their shape. Remove the core of a cauliflower and cut it into small pieces, which is optional by the way. The only mandatory vegetable in magluba is eggplants. Thinly slice a potato, especially if you've got kids. They go crazy for the potatoes in magluba. Fry the veggies in a good amount of oil. Traditionally, they use olive oil, but not in this economy. And if you want to make it healthier, you can bake or even air fry the veggies. Just make sure not to completely disintegrate the eggplants so you can line them up into the pot. Once all the veggies are fried, set them aside and give them a good pinch of salt. And before preparing the chicken, wash and soak a cup and a half of kanari with half a cup of Egyptian rice in hot water for 30 minutes. Using kanari in magluba has been a game changer. Not only it adds a stunning fragrance, but it keeps it a bit fluffy yet juicy, rather than clumpy. To make the chicken stock, add a few chicken pieces to a pot with a couple of bay leaves, 3 essential sticks of cinnamon, a few peppercorns, a pinch of salt, and the secret ingredient, a spoon of ghee. To give the stock another depth of flavor, add 4 cups of water and let it boil for 30 minutes. Ma says the soul of magluba is cinnamon. That's the most important aromatic spice here. Once the chicken is cooked, place it on a baking tray, brush it with a bit of ghee, a sprinkle of black pepper, and bake it in the oven for a nice color. Now this is completely optional, as most people would add the chicken to the pot, but some northern regions of Palestine follow this method. So the option is yours. The stock left from the chicken is rich, has the color of gold, and truly tastes like gold. So using it for cooking the rice is vital. Brush the same pot with a touch of ghee, then start lining it with the eggplant slices, and make sure to line the edges as well. Add the potato slices in a layer, followed by the cauliflower pieces. This is where you can add the chicken if you choose to put it in the pot instead of the oven. Once the rice is rinsed, give it a generous pinch of salt, a teaspoon of cinnamon powder, and black pepper. These 2 spices are the staple, but if you want to take it a step further, add a teaspoon of 7 spice and a teaspoon of chicken stock powder. Once it's all mixed into the rice, and each grain is coated with the seasoning, add it to the pot, but do not press on it. I find magluba to taste 10 times better when the rice is fluffy, then clumped up, and make sure there is at least the space of an index finger for the rice to rise and cook freely. Add the chicken stock to the pot. You want it to cover the rice by a centimeter. If you need more liquid, just add water, and don't forget the aromatics. Get the pot to a boil, and once you see the rice soaking the stock, drop the heat to the lowest possible, cover, and let it cook for about 30 minutes. And for the final showdown, the flip. It is important and truly opens up the appetite, but don't get discouraged by it. I actually don't like it to be towering. As long as the rice tastes like heaven and all the flavors are homogeneous, you're good to go. Place the chicken pieces on top, serve it with a simple salad and yogurt. It is a long video, I know, but I had to. In order to cover every simple detail, let me know if you like it and keep praying for our people in Gaza as they need us now more than ever, and enjoy.